Hey guys, how's it going? Duj2 here, and welcome back to this week's Q&A video. For those of you who are new here, welcome. How's it going? You may not know this, but every single week I do a Q&A video where we also we give away some stuff. So we give away some gift cards and we answer some questions. Now, first of all, let me just say this. You may hear my voice sounds a little raspy. I don't know why, but well, my voice is kind of wanting to go away. I'm not sure why. I feel perfectly fine. So if I clear my throat during this video, or it sounds like I'm just like my voice isn't all there, please understand that is why. So let's jump into this. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all of you guys for using my creator code Duj2. If you're buying something here in the battle royale shop, all the cool Street Fighter stuff, man, I want Gaia. It's amazing. Those back blings are amazing. The KO one is incredible, and the emotes. Anyway. But if you're buying something over here in the battle royale shop, or if you're buying something in Save the World, if you're buying something like llamas with V-Bucks, or if you're buying something in Rocket League, you can use it. Or if you buy a game in the Epic Store and use it's called the creator tag there. If you use the UJ2, helps me out so very much. Also, it's what I use to buy these gift cards and to do these giveaways. So helps out very, very much. And thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Also, thank you to everyone who's a member. You guys are incredible. Streams have been really great. Check out the schedule. We've got a schedule for this week, so you can go check it out over in Twitter. I believe my Twitter is Pigginatti. Might leave it down below in the description today, so you guys can go check it out. We've got our schedule. It's awesome. Let's jump into this. So how do we do this? Well, like I said, if you are new here, you may not know how we do things here. So what we do is we do giveaways here. We start these videos with a giveaway, and the way that we do that giveaway is very, very simple. So we go over here to we open, where's my thing? There it is. No, that's not it. There it is. Okay. So we go to the YouTube random comment picker, and right now what we're going to do is we're going to pull the winner of last week's, but last Q&As. So that's going to be for 1,000 V-Bucks. If you want to enter these giveaways, all you have to do, the only thing you need to do is just leave a comment down below in this video. And this week, because we missed last week, we didn't have one last week. Last week we did not do a giveaway. We didn't do a Q&A video. So I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and do a big one. So we're gonna do a 2,800 V-Bucks. 2,800 V-Buck giveaway right here. That one's gonna happen for next week. In a second, I'll explain how you can enter that one again. But right now, let's pull this one right here for the past Q&A video. We've got our YouTube link right there. We're filtering duplicate users. We're going to get the YouTube comments, and we've got 73 people who entered this one. Let's hit start, and winner is Lewis. Lewis, who asked, question, what's your favorite hero type, Outlander, Soldier, Constructor, or Ninja? I believe I'm answering this question in the Q&A, but currently I'm really enjoying soldiers right now, especially because I've been testing out the grenades. My favorite changes all the time. Of course, the OG, the best of the best, is going to be Pele Luna. You guys know that. And ninjas. I think I liked ninjas from the beginning because we had that double jump, the jump and everything, you know, even when we used to use up energy. They were still my favorite. But anyway, so there we go. Lewis, congratulations for winning. You have 1 week to, you have until the next Q&A video to contact me to get your rewards. You get your 1,000 V-Bucks. Again, this is for 1,000 V-Bucks. So all you have to do is send me an email, send me a DM, come to a stream, message me on Discord. Anyway, just say, hey, I'm the person who won. We will get you verified and figure out if you are indeed the winner, because we got a lot of people sometimes who try and claim these, and we will get you your 1,000 V-Bucks. And for those of you who are, again, still wondering, we're going to do a 2,800 V-Buck giveaway this week. So how do you enter this one? The way you enter this one is just leave a comment in this video. Down below this video, you can say hi, hey, potato, whatever, watermelon, USB, gift card. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. You can leave a question. whatever you want, just leave it in this video. Then hopefully next week or the next Q&A video, we will pull the winner for this 2,800 V-Bucks gift card. So good luck to everyone. Hopefully you, good luck to everyone. 2,800 V-Bucks. That's a good one. So let's continue, guys, and let's move on into the Q&A portion of this video. So for those of you who wonder also, during these videos, these Q&A videos, we answer questions. You guys ask me questions, I answer them. They can be about really anything, any topic, mostly games or stuff that we do on stream. A lot of the questions are about, save the world, but or battle or Fortnite in general. But yeah, so if you would like your question answered during these videos, you can just leave a question in any video that I make during the week. So all it has to say is it has to be like that, in that format. Question, and then ask a question. We read it, we answer it. Sometimes there are a lot. Sometimes there are too many questions to answer. This video is going to be a little long because we have a lot of them. So let's go ahead and jump in. Moon Monkey asks, question, have you played many or any FPS games in the past? If so, any favorites? Yes, I have played a lot of them. I would have to say my favorite is probably the first one, my first person shooter, which, well, it wasn't actually my very first one, but the one that really got to me was Quake. Quake was what started me in the whole thing. Quake and what's it called? Age of Empires. Age of Empire and Quake are the two games that took a lot of my time. And actually, there's going to be an Age of Empires 4 coming out this fall, which we're going to be playing. But yeah, Quake was the first game, and I've played a lot of them in the past. I don't know. I honestly, I don't really know which ones I could tell you recently that have been really hitting me. But yeah, whenever anyone asks me, first person shooter, I gotta go Quake. GamerGuy Nason says, question, do you think the Save the World will ever get the love that it once did and start getting brand new content? I would have to say no. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but I could be very mistaken. It could be that Epic decides to do it, or some other company decides to take up the reins of Save the World. I don't think the current game in the current form that it is will ever get that. If we ever see, the game really, really grow and pop off again, it's going to be in a different way. It's going to be a different iteration or a different variation of the game. Johannes asked, question, how do you think the game would look today if it went free to play when they took out the deluxe versions? Ooh, like player-based research put on sale of the Epic Games and popularity. Love your content, by the way. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So basically, I think the game would look very different, but not because it would go free to play. I think the game would look very different, and the reason why I think they didn't make it go free to play is because they realized they weren't going to put the time and money into it. A free-to-play game that has, if Save the World would have gone free-to-play, it would have had a massive amount more of people. Like, it would have been huge. And with that many people come a lot of bugs, come a lot of problems, come a lot of time and effort and resources that you need to put into the game to continue not just developing it, but just upkeeping it. And I don't think Epic wants to do it. I think Epic looked at it and they were like, you know what? No, we're not doing it. We're not putting the money into the game to develop it and to support it if it goes free to play, which is why I think they went to a premium experience, and made it. You know what? I don't even know what it is now. It's not really you buy the game, but it's odd because wait, can you just go straight to the website? I'm very curious about this. Let's see. Let me go to Fortnite. Do you just go to Fortnite.com? I don't think I've ever done that. Yeah, okay. So, here, let me show you guys this real quick. So, let's go here. Fortnite. Is there a Save the World one? Modes. Save the World. So, what happens when you go to the Save the World thing? Cinematic. Okay, so the only way to get Save the World now is through the access of the packs, which I guess kind of makes sense. It makes sense that they would make them into a pack, kind of like a version, like a deluxe version. So you get something that you can also use in Battle Royale, but you do get access to Save the World PvE campaign. So that's the thing. At this point, we're nothing more than a campaign within Fortnite. So obviously, Battle Royale is definitely the main game now. So I would have to say, the way the game is structured now, I don't think that it would have survived going free to play. They would have had to put a ton more money and people and time behind it if they would have made it free to play. And because of that, I think the game would be in a very different position right now. If Save the World would have gone free to play, I think it'd be huge right now. But they would have also had to figure out a way to monetize more. And we've talked about that a lot before, how to monetize Save the World, different ways you could do it. They could have made a lot more money out of it. But again, I think they just weren't willing to put the time, money, and effort into it. So that's unfortunate. Chris asks, hey DUJ, question, what's the best weapon to use for the 4 different classes and how would you perk them accordingly for newbies that don't know how to? That's kind of like a trick question, because I don't think there is a single weapon for each of the classes to use. That I've said I believe there are S rank weapons that anyone can use, any class can use, and then there are particular certain weapons that are very powerful for each class. For example, Pele Luna and Masamune. Or if you don't have Masamune, the mythic sword. If you don't have the mythic sword, what's it called? The Trio of Light is actually really powerful. Or the vacuum tube sword that I've been working on right now. It's amazing. It's absolutely it's horrifically destructive. It's so powerful. It might be better than the Masamune, but of course, against you can't use it really against fire enemies. It doesn't really do much. Just like the Masamune doesn't really do much against water enemies. So there's multiple different weapons that can be very effective. None of them are like the best of the best for one class. Like there isn't a single AR that I think is better than every other AR for a soldier, because depending on the soldier, you can use a different one. But like I said, there are the S ranked weapons, the weapons that any class can use, and they're amazing. The Atomizer, Xenon Bow, and the Pulsar 9000. So those are through the 3 S class weapons that, and of course the Baron, for running. But those are weapons that any class can use, and I build them critical, or you can do a little more. Yeah, critical is probably the best, but I don't think that there's any single weapon that is like, if you're looking at a soldier and being like, you have to use only this AR. No, I think it's multiple different ways. So yeah, I think it's better to focus on the best weapons, the S rank weapons that I say, and of course I have videos about those already. But yeah, I think I also need to start updating those videos and doing new ones, because I don't think I've done an S rank weapon video, but I should. Like the best video. Oh no, I have made a video of the top 5 weapons. So it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, I think I might have to take a look at that and redo that video, refresh it. Bugzzz asks, question, what's your favorite weapon to use in Fortnite Save the World? The Zap Zap. And you know what? It's actually coming back again, because I love the Zap Zap. I love the Zap Zap. It is by far my favorite weapon. I actually do want to, use my supercharge in it and make it much more powerful. I will say this though, the Bobcat. I've been having so much fun with the Bobcat lately. I love it. I love it. Quick reload, super fast firing if you put the fire rates on it. It's a lot of fun. Voss asks, question, could you play games like ElderScrolls or Fallout? Yes, I could. And yes, I have. Could I play it on the channel? Games like them? Yes. ElderScrolls and Fallout? No, probably not, because the games have been around for a little bit. If I'm going to be jumping into games like that, I probably want to do games that are newer. So you know what, if you have any suggestions of any games that are like those that are really cool, definitely let me know. Yeah, definitely let me know, and we'll take a look at them. Vone asks, question, why was Rainbow Crystal, Honey, etc. removed from the game? I think because they had no intention of using them. Quite a while ago, they told us that all those like the spectralite and all those different weapons, materials, they just weren't going to be used. Just like they said they were never going to they were never going to use the 5-star, was it 5-star, 6-star, 6-star, the 6-star material, the vendor tech, the vendor gears or whatever it was called, and all that stuff, the spectralite or the powder, I think it was. I don't know. I forget what it's called. But yeah, they said a while back that they just weren't going to use it. They didn't intend to use those materials in Save the World. So they were just taking up space. And if they were never going to use them, we may see them in Battle Royale. If they were never going to use them, of course, it makes sense that eventually they just take them out because, I mean, it's sad because it always made you hope that they would eventually use them and develop more of the game. But I guess it's even more of them. It's more of them confirming that they're not going to continue playing, developing the game without telling us, which I've said this before. They should just tell us. They should just tell us, hey guys, you know what? The dream is over. We are not developing Save the World, any major updates or anytime soon. But we still think that they might, we still think that they will, like every once a season, they're going to sprinkle us a little bit, like, like the first group of the hero perks, and the ability changes, those are progressions, but we still have massive areas of the game that need major overhauls. The survivor squads, we need more of them. We need different ways. We need ways of working on our survivors. The defenders need a huge overhaul. The expedition system, there's just giant chunks of the game that aren't even like campaign related or storyline or new areas, anything like that, which yes, we need that. But there are massive parts of the game that definitely need major overhauls, which, I don't think we're going to see. Pikachu asks, question, what's your favorite trap? I've been asked this question a lot for a very long time, and it was always the ceiling electric field. I've always really enjoyed the ceiling electric field just because it had such a wide area of attack. And this is even before they did the changes that it had, the two levels, area of effect and everything. I've loved it. I've always loved it. Putting a bunch of them has really helped, just take down enemies. But I will say that a weapon, a trap that I personally really like, that a lot of people are like, why do you like this one, is the floor spikes. I love the floor spikes. If you build them correctly, they do a considerable amount of damage, and they slow down everything. So like matching, for those of you who watch me for a while, that I like making trap fields. I like making trap halls, not trap tunnels. And for me, the perfect trap field or the trap hall or the trap corridor is a bunch of floor spikes to slow things down, the ceiling electrical on top, just zapping everything, and on the sides, like leave 3 or 4 spaces, the wall cannons. What do they call again? I forget what they're called, but you know what I mean. The cannons, the wall cannons. I love that. I love that setup. And if you make like a lot of if you make like a maze, for the husks to walk through in the whole thing, it's amazing how much you can do. It's amazing the damage you. I love it. I love that. I think I have some videos of me doing those. They're fun. Itsy asks, question, do you think the Art Deco quests and llamas are coming out this year? Probably. We just had the Art Deco llama come back for a second during the wait, do we have a quest? There is a quest, isn't there? It was the very last quest, wasn't it? Yeah, probably. More than likely they will come out. They're, even though we're rotating now the schedule, they're still slightly working on stuff. Just like we heard the rumors of, or they did say that there was going to be potentially a new dungeon this year during Fortnite. So next season it's exciting to see that. Which actually we also need to talk. Excuse me. We also need to talk soon about we need to talk about Unreal Engine 5. What that means for Save the World, and you know what that could change. You know, it's a lot. Yeah. Anyway, Crispy has a question. Have you finished all Save the World side achievements, like play with others and save survivors? I have a couple that I still have. I'm just gonna continue doing little by little. I think play with others is the only one I have left. I think I finished survivors. I don't know. I know I finished all the other ones. But yeah, eventually. Michael G asks question. How would you feel if Epic sold off Save the World to another gaming company that's willing to put in time and effort that this game truly deserves? But by doing so, none of your battle royales with skins would carry over to the company because those skins belong to Epic. First of all, I don't think that Epic would ever let go of their, you know, their main game like that. I know battle royale is their main game. And this is just a campaign now. You know, Save the World is just a campaign now. But I don't think they would let it go like that to begin with. Also, I don't think they would ever allow it that you couldn't use the battle royale skins because it's such a big selling point. And at this point, I think if they tried to do that, there would probably people would try and sue them or something, you know, or make a big uproar about, hey, you know, my skins, you know. So I don't think they would do that. But at this point, like I said, I don't think I would like it. I don't think I would like it if Epic ever sold Save the World. If they sold the rights to making a new Save the World, that's something else. Because I wouldn't mind a new experience of Save the World, but I really don't think that they would ever do that. And I don't think I would like it. I honestly don't think I would. L asks question. Do you think playing Save the World affects your fighting skills in Battle Royale? This is why veteran BR players don't play it. Yeah, of course. It's a completely different tempo and form of doing it. You know, playing against AI husks and, you know, defending and the traps and everything is abilities completely different way of playing Battle Royale. And Battle Royale is, you know, it's a different tempo. It's a different, yeah. It does. If you play one game a lot, it'll definitely affect how you play the other. It's kind of like way long ago. Remember when we were playing Save the World and like Battle Royale players started playing it and they would just build massive towers really fast, you know, and then the husks would just break them down. It was kind of like, of course, it's a very different way of playing the game. Guy asks question. Besides the Founders Masamune, do you have a favorite melee weapon to use in missions? The mythic sword, the mythic hammer. And now the vacuum tube sword. Yeah. And like I said, I really enjoy the Tree of Light. I don't know why. It's a fun weapon. Jisoo Jisoo asks question. Why are you ignoring my questions? I'm not ignoring your questions. You just haven't asked the original question in a while. You guys know that if someone asks a question that's already been asked and I've answered recently, I just don't do it. And like the questions we have here, there's a lot more questions that are asked during the week. Some people just ask like joke questions. Some people ask questions that I've already answered multiple times before. So I just skip those. But yeah. Ray asks question. I am not a native English speaker. I want to improve my English language skills. What should I do? Watch Sesame Street. I know that's kind of crazy, but I would recommend if you really want to get into learning like English. Okay, if you want to get into learning English, I recommend that you watch Sesame Street. Fantastic. And for English, I recommend you watch reality shows like the Big Brother shows and Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire and Bachelor and all those. The reason why I recommend you watch those is because A, it's drama, it's entertaining, it's going to keep your interest, and B, they really like increase the microphones and they focus a lot on the faces. So because they focus on the face and they focus on the emotions and on the and even though it's not supposed to not be scripted, you know, it's supposed to be real, like reality TV, a lot of times they'll use a lot of, you know, captions so you understand what someone says when they don't enunciate very well. But that's why I recommend watching Sesame Street too, because they enunciate very well, which is also why I say if you ever want to learn like Spanish, if you want to learn Spanish, watch the soap operas, the telenovelas. I highly recommend you watch those because, again, they enunciate a lot. They put a lot of emotion. You know, if someone's mad, they're mad. If someone's being sad, they're sad. But even if they're sad, they still take a lot of time to enunciate. So you understand, you learn how they say it. And of course, Sesame Street. Always. Doesn't matter what language you're trying to learn. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. There's Sesame Streets practically for every single language. Highly recommend you watch Sesame Street. Entertaining. And the point of Sesame Street is to teach people how to read and speak and count and learn. So yeah. Alva Roberts asks question: do you think there's a way that Epic could monetize Save the World to make it profitable enough to continue development? Oh yeah, tons of ways. We've talked about this many times. There are so many ways to monetize it, and not even llamas. You could do the easiest way to monetize Save the World is making Save the World exclusive skins. If you made Save the World exclusive skins, like kind of like the lockbot, the Save the World packs, but not just skins, people would be clamoring to Save the World because people want their skin. They want to be able to use things that are rare. And if you had like in the yearly seasonal rotation of skins for Save the World too, oh, that would be crazy. Yeah, I think it would make a gigantic difference. And there's a bunch of other ways. The selling gold, the expansion of the gold shop. There's a ton of other ways to monetize Save the World. But again, it takes time, effort, and money to monetize them. So we may not see that either. Yo asks question: do you stream on Twitch? Yes, I do. I stream on twitch.tv/DUJ2. Same as my career code, just DUJ2. I'll leave a link down below in the description too. But yeah, you can check it out. When I stream, I multi-stream. So I actually stream to Save the World. I actually stream to YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, and DLive. So yeah, if you want to check them out. Mr. asks question: can you show your dentist loadout? I believe I made a video of it. Did I make a video of it? I don't remember, but you might want to check. Also, if anyone in the description or in the comments, why do we have that? Okay, we have someone making noise. They left good. I forgot to turn my thing on private. So if anyone knows, I'll check too. I'll check to see if I made a video or in Dennis. If I haven't, I will show it. It's really good, but doesn't really pack a punch, but you know what? Now with the vacuum tube sword, maybe vacuum tube sword would be worth it. I'll have to take a look at it again. Next question is Shards asks question: how would you feel about weapons from other games like Splatoon, for example, and Save the World? Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. There are so many different games and so many different weapons you could bring in collaborations. Would be fantastic. The one main problem about, like I've always said about collaborations or vehicles or anything like that in Save the World, is that our maps are too small. Our maps are tiny, and a lot of other weapons from other games and vehicles and stuff like that, there's not enough room. So they would have to expand the size of the maps first before they did something like that, I feel. But yeah, it'd be amazing. There's so many collaborations. There's so many collaborations you can do to Save the World. It's crazy. IC3 asks question: would you play a newer version of Save the World? Imagine Save the World entering open world style, Gen 5, etc. if they took the code that works in migrating a new way to save in a new Save the World game. So if they were to just take the current Save the World and expand it, like that's more of a remastered edition, like putting it into put it into Unreal Engine 5 and then make it open world. Well, that just sounds like battle royale and creative with extra steps, which you never know. We may get some of that. We may get a future update where they take the best of Save the World creative and battle royale and just put it all together. They could create another game mode too, where it could be why they stopped developing Save the World, because they're going to introduce another game mode that is going to combine everything, and that'd be fantastic. Like imagine an open world game like that would be incredible. But then you never know, that might be Save the World too. And Yeah, I think what you're describing is more of a like a remastered edition. But if it's an entire new version of Save the World, like Save the World 2, built in, like coded in Unreal Engine 5, open world with some of the elements of Save the World, but you know, whole new world. Yeah, of course, I'd love to play it. I don't know if I'd like it, but I'd love to play it. Thor as Llama asked question: do you think they you should be able to use a hero recruit voucher to get the birthday heroes during the birthday events? Yes, I think that the birthday heroes should come back, and you should be able to buy them in their shop, or maybe do an event or something to get them. But I don't think that you should be able to use a voucher anytime. Jonesy asked question: what weapons do you want Fortnite to add in Save the World? A lot of them. I would love to see mythic variations of a lot of the weapons we currently have, like, you know, a bow and arrow. A bow would be amazing. I'd love to see an expansion of certain melee weapons, and maybe a reduction. There's this is the same thing that we had with the hero perks. There are so many heroes that we just don't use because their perks are and there's so many weapons that we don't use because their perks and how they work are It's like so many of the spears and the axes and all that, we just don't use them. We just don't use them because they're just you know. So I think I would rather see them, like, if they were going to do it, like, take a look at and revamp a lot of the current game weapons in the game. But yeah, I'd love to see different variations of weapons, or I don't know, brand new weapons, like that other person said, you know, bringing weapons in from other franchises and other games. That'd be amazing. That'd be really, really cool. That'd be really cool. You know what? Just seeing a lot of the gadgets too. Make it so we could actually build those gadgets would be great. That'd be really cool. But anyway, I think that's it. That's all we have. Yep, that's all we have. So thank you very much to everyone for asking your questions. Again, I know this was a very chill, laid back Q&A. We had a lot of questions. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Again, for all of you wanting to enter next Q&A's giveaway for the 2,800 V-Bucks, all you got to do is leave a comment in this video. Hopefully next week, hopefully next Monday, we will be pulling the winner. And yeah, good luck to everyone. If you like a question answered, leave a question in any video during the week. We'll try and get to it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am Duj2. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge, huge, huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really appreciate you all. And I will see you guys in the next one. I just totally had a heart attack. I freaked out. I looked at my OBS and I thought that my microphone had been off this entire time. That would not have been good. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See ya.